This is Russ, and Russ had a Della nerve decompression. He's a diabetic with neuropathy. He's had a very good result. Russ, what can you tell us of your symptoms that you had before your operation? What was happening with your feet with this diabetes?
For the last 20 years, I have not been able to feel the bottom of my feet, and that's how the diabetes was finally diagnosed. Is I went in to check why I didn't have any feeling, and they said, well, you're diabetic, and they sent me to a neurologist, and I got pills. Well, back then, that's probably the best they could do, and the pills keep escalating. You have to take more and more to keep it working. And then I came to Dr. Powers to see if I should have my neuropathy checked again, since it'd been 20 years since I'd had it checked. And he sent me to Dr. Bales, and she sent me to anodyne therapy. And the anodyne therapy worked somewhat, but it still felt like my feet were encased in leather, you know. And so Dr. Powers did the Dillon procedure on both feet. Now, people that are normal don't realize what they can feel because they've never been without it. But when you're without it for 20 years and you're tripping and falling and you can't dance anymore, there's a lot of things you just are not capable of doing, and you don't really know why. And then when you get the feeling back in your feet, you understand that now your brain's talking to your feet, which it did before, but your feet are talking back to your brain to tell them what they did or didn't and what the results were. And you don't stumble and fall anymore. You're actually able and capable of walking normal. You don't pick your feet up funny and walk and shuffle. You can actually pick your feet up and walk. And when you go to fall, your body catches you now instead of you falling because your feet didn't know what to do.
So before your surgery, you used to fall because you couldn't feel where your feet were touching.
Right.
Tell us about that ulcer that was on your foot.
When I came in to Dr. Powers to ask about the neuropathy, he said, well, let me look at your feet. So he looked at them. He says, how long have you had this ulcer? And I said, I don't know. I didn't know I had the ulcer. And it was apparently fairly large. It was like 3/8 of an inch deep or something, and about the size of a quarter. And having that kind of damage on your feet and not even knowing that you have the damage is, in my opinion, very dangerous. So, you know, that was treated and got rid of the ulcer, did that surgery, and so now if I had that problem, at least I would know it was there. But that's dangerous to not be able to feel your feet.
So what's the status of that ulcer now?
It's gone. It's totally gone. It's all healed, and there's no more pain from it or anything. And there really wasn't that much pain. You know, I didn't even know I had it, quite honestly.
Yeah. Okay. And what else would you like to finish up with regard to the Dillon decompression surgery for your peripheral diabetic nerve condition?
I would advise anybody that has trouble feeling in their feet or their legs to have this done, because it's a safety thing. It's not just that, you know, it's not a type of thing where I want to do it because it'll make me feel better. It's a safety thing. It allows you to be safe when you're walking. People don't realize, you know, because they've felt it all their lives, they don't know what they're missing till you take it away. You take it away and then get it back, and you realize that it's safety. If you can't feel what you're doing with your feet, you're not as safe as you should be.
Thank you very much.